Hello, everyone, and welcome to our good night meditation. Today, as we go to bed, we are just gonna chit-chat a little bit about self-respect. This word self-respect is very tricky, right? And why I say tricky is self-respect is that pride for the self, but without being arrogant, right? Because sometimes if we say someone is arrogant, then it's like it's beyond that self-respect. But the one who has a self-respect, then that person will be happy, content. No need for asking from anybody else for the respect, because the person is in self-respect. The person will be very humble. There is so much of humility will be there. But how do we find all this balance together? Is really by understanding this word self. Because the word self, when I'm thinking of a self, who I'm thinking of? Am I thinking of this body? Am I thinking of the role that I'm playing? Like, for example, like I may have a profession of a doctor or engineer or a teacher or a scientist or whatever, right? But am I thinking of that? Am I thinking that one could be a mother, father, child, brother, sister, friend? Am I thinking of that when I think of a self? What all things connect when I think of a self? It's a good checking point for us to check what exactly I think of myself when this word comes, self. And the self-respect comes by understanding who we truly are. Who I am truly. Because if you think about like a whole day, like just one day, think of it today, how many different roles you would have played, like a friend, teacher, whatever it could be, right? And one can be like, I define myself by hobbies, I define myself by passion. And yes, all that is perfect and that's great. But who we truly are is not those roles that we are playing. It's not really this body. But who we truly are is an invisible experiencer who is sitting in this body at the center of the forehead, behind the eyes. And when we say invisible experiencer, it's really the one, the being who is invisible to these eyes. It's like there is like a toy with a battery. It comes, unless and until you put a battery in it, toy will not work. It's the same thing. Unless and until this real being, the soul, is in the body will not work. And the true self, this beautiful angel we call, is naturally peaceful, naturally very happy being, loveful, joyful. And when we are in this awareness, then we are in the natural self-respect. And in this awareness, we don't need respect from anyone else. And we can be very balanced. And when we are in this awareness, then there is natural humility. There is natural love for everyone else. Because in this awareness, then we understand that others are also souls, point of light, a being. and not this body, or not the role that they are playing, that we are seeing with these eyes. So let us, for a couple of minutes, let us just try and experience and be in that feeling of true self-respect. Take one deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Make sure body is straight. And now consciously become aware of this body. Physical structure. And now let us shift our awareness to that invisible experiencer, who is in this body. And with the eye of a mind, we hold this image of a tiny little star at the center of the forehead, behind the eyes. Just try and grasp the tiny point of light, so different than this body. Body is like physical, huge, and this point of light is belonging to a dimension of light, like invisible to these eyes. So different. Just try and feel that I am a soul, this point of light. Let us just be in this experience. As I say these words, just feel these vibrations within. I am a peaceful soul. Completely peaceful. My innate nature is of peace. I am a very happy being. Naturally, very happy, joyful. I am a very loveful being. I love my true self, and I love everyone else because they are also souls, a pure being of light. I am completely content because the soul is naturally full. Doesn't beg anyone for respect, peace, happiness, or anything else. And when I am truly in this awareness, I am truly in my self-respect, spreading these beautiful vibrations of peace, happiness, and love. Thank you, and have a good night.